Krapapapa ching 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 ching. Welcome to the pre-market show. We got CPI, the first data point since the government shutdown. It's Friday, the 24th of October. We got Andrew ready to go. Actually, you know what? Let's get over to the show. Hey everybody, how's it going, Andrew?
What's going on? I never get sick of that intro from Mr. Photogenic himself. It's pretty awesome. It's energizing, right? So yeah, it's really good. And just get my product placement in before we start the show. Okay, what's happening? So I watched the show yesterday. Yeah, some really good insights. So if you haven't seen the show, yeah, pop back on City Traders Imperium or Signature FX. But today we got some CTI. We finally get some news, right? So I'm expecting fireworks. What are you thinking?
You said we have CTI or we have CPI?
CPI. But
CPI. I heard CTI. Sorry.
Yeah, but CTI
yeah, there we go.
also
CTI
in the link.
CTI.
But CPI. Quite right.
I'm going to put the link in the live chat. So if you want to enter to win a free $5,000 account, we've just popped the link in the live chat for you to have a quick look. And there we go. All right. So in order to win, all you got to do is very, very few steps that anybody can do. You got to click the link in the live chat, submit the form, and then watch and see if you win the draw. $5,000 account with your name on it, courtesy of CTI.
Fantastic. 1 second. Let me just activate my burner account. Just getting that draw. Okay, no, good luck to all those that enter. And I can see the CTI channels popping off. We got a lot of people in the live chat today. Fantastic. Welcome, everyone. And I'll have a quick look at Signature FX in a bit. So, Bitcoin. Okay, so we get a little bit of a... It's not as bad as what we think, right? We were talking about Bitcoin last week. I know you was talking where you think Bitcoin's going to finish end of the year. You know, are we going to go into a nice buying opportunity? You know, nice discount on Bitcoin, but 110, yeah, I still think that's a good price. You know, we were discussing last week where when we first started the show, Bitcoin was trading around $6,000. So, no, not all hope is lost. And for myself, I'm just going to keep saying it. I just think it'd be crazy to bet against Bitcoin at this moment. I think we will see pullbacks. Of course we will, right? But I just think, you know, the long-term projection, the price is up, the only way is up. And just want to pick up on some comments yesterday. I think it was regarding Trump, who's, you think, you know, being pro-crypto. But I was actually listening to the interview, I think it was from his son, and he was talking about his crypto holdings, and the reason they got it was due to some sort of like sanctions against the family at the time, right? So it's quite a good interview. If you haven't watched that, it's worth seeing. I think it's Eric Trump, his son.
Yes,
Eric Trump. Yeah,
it is Eric. Yeah, it is.
It gives some good insights, you know, into the crypto market, and obviously with that, the CEO of Binance, he was pardoned as well, right? So
yeah, I saw that was some big news. Pardoning the CEO of Binance. It's crazy, man. What the? We got CPI in 1 minute, Andrew.
Okay, 1 minute. Get over to the chart.
Let's have a look at the chart and see what we're looking at for today. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting how markets react after this. Do you think we go higher or lower? This is the $1 million question. Higher or lower after CPI?
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, it's our favorite, US 500, S&P or ES for us as futures traders. Do you want me to guess, or what are we doing?
I want you to give us your analysis. Well, we got 30 seconds left.
Okay, if we haven't broke that high, we might break that high. What am I gonna go? I'm going lower.
You're going lower? Okay,
yeah,
let's see.
So yeah, we got some.
All right,
got some good support. Okay, let's get ready.
Let's see. CPI. Whoa.
That's what I said, right? Wow, look at that. So that supports now resistance, right? We're on 5 minutes.
That's pretty crazy. That's 5 minute chart. Pretty cool. So anybody who was in shorts, getting their shorts blown out right now.
It's game over, right? Look at that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Let's have a look at Bitcoin.
That's a thing
Bitcoin doing something similar as well, moving higher here off the CPI.
Don't bet against Bitcoin, right?
Don't bet.
Don't bet against Bitcoin. What about gold? Because obviously gold took a tumble.
It looks like it's All right, let's have gold. Let's pick up gold here. So gold is moving up as well. Moving up with it as well. I would think maybe the dollar's down.
So what I'm mindful of, that's a massive push up, right? There. So we are going to create what we call a fair value gap or liquidity void. Yeah. So once it's all settled, we could see that climbing up, but I wouldn't like to guess until around 2:30, 9:30 New York time when I can actually start getting busy on the charts. But yeah, that's a nice bump, right?
Yeah, that is a nice bump, Andrew. And I always like to give it at least 2 minutes for all the algos to get all their things out of their system right now. But yeah, we're up about 48 points. So brand new all-time high in the pre-market for S&P. I think Nasdaq's probably looking the same, if not better.
Right?
Yeah. So if we just look at the data really quickly, it's come out pretty much in line. So actually lower inflation core, lower inflation month over month, lower inflation all across the board. So that's a good sign. So I think that's good for stocks. Definitely good for stocks here.
That's good. Quick question to the chat. Anyone trading CPI? So let's have a quick look who's in the office then today. Should we? Who's made it to the office on time? So we got Ritus here. We got Benjamin. We got Enoch. We got Divine Miracle, who won yesterday. So Divine Miracle, reach out to CTI on X or drop them an email, and they'll sort you out with the account. We got Benjamin. He's in the chat with us as well. And yes, we're missing the General. He's not here. Let's have a quick look in our chat. He's not here yet. I thought he'd be here for an account. Okay, let's watch this settle. I do need to bounce in about 12 minutes. I've got an appointment which I can't get out of. But okay, what's next? So we got the consumer sentiment at 3 o'clock, 10 a.m. New York time. And as we know, that can affect the S&P and the S on the futures market as well. So we've got some high impact news to be mindful of.
Yeah, we got the consumer sentiment as well. I think what we're going to probably be looking at is what are the key levels next for S&P. So I'm going to just open this one up. It's not going to show us on that, is it? Yeah, I mean, we're in blue skies territory. We are at a new all-time high. I'm interested to see if we do pull back a little bit here. Maybe there's some profit taking in the near term. I think that's also possible as well, Andrew. But I would just keep an eye on this. I'm going to just put a little alert here if we go down, and then if we make a new all-time high in the pre-market. So just so that sometimes I get caught off guard by not looking at the charts. Here we go, and that's the one.
Agreed. And it's like you say all the time as well. I don't like to be buying around the all-time highs, right? So let's see if we get the market to settle down after that favourable news, favourable for the S&P anyway.
Yeah. So just a reminder to everybody to join the free giveaway, Andrew. Just one more reminder. Click on that link, fill out the form, and you could win a $5,000 account with your name on it.
Just over to the chat, we got some gold traders, and they seem to be quite happy. And we got, I'm going to say Ritu. Yeah, he took the euro-dollar trade, so he's happy with that in the news. But yeah, what's everyone trading today? Are we trading? What are we watching? Please let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what you're watching today. We got quite a few people in the live chat. Benjamin Praise, shout out to you. Rye2 saying Euro, US dollar, nice. We could, if you want, Andrew, we can have a look through some of the charts and do a little bit of a run through on some of what the charts are looking like for today.
Yeah, definitely. And just whoever's watching the show, let us know what you're trading in the live chat, and we can jump onto that chart for you. Yeah, I've got a few minutes left, and like I say, I need to go for an appointment. So I want to get out, get to the appointment, and then get back to the open for 2:30. Okay, so yeah, here's the pullback on Bitcoin, right?
This is the pullback. So everybody trying to chase this, the FOMO is real, but they don't make it easy for you, right? They're not just gonna push it straight up. So we hit, I was tracking this price around Saturday, 11th of October. So if we go back a bit, we revisited it. It's also a Fibonacci. I've been watching also this range here, Andrew, over the last few weeks in crypto, in Bitcoin. So what I've found is we've hit this lower end of the range kind of between 108,000 and 110,000 from July. And then we've seen to hit the top side, which is about between 121 to 122. And we've played a bit of, I like to call it ping pong.
Yeah.
Ping pong here. Hit the all-time high here on 7th of October. Interested to see if we can get a nice little lift off of this 110 in the next few days. And always, Bitcoin likes to have a weekend party.
It does.
It's the only show in town. So I'm very interested to see if we can kind of make another attempt back up here at about 120 today.
That's great. And I love your chart as well. So for those watching, you can just see with Mandela, he's not just an opening range breakout trader, right? You can see we got Fibonacci's, we got trend lines, we got the all-time highs, all-time lows. This is charting done right. So yeah, take note, chat, and have a look at what he's doing. But yeah, let us know what you're trading. And yeah, we got people, they love the news. It's going to be a nice weekend. So we got some happy traders over at CTI. Yeah. So that's great to hear. Well done, guys. Really happy for you. Excellent.
Yeah. I'm going to just have a look at the giveaway here. Just a reminder to everybody to please enter the prize giveaway. We got 7 responses so far. We're going to be giving away this account. So we'll do it in about the next 10 minutes or so. So if you do want to enter, make sure you get it done now. And also, if you like the show, you like what we're doing, make sure to share it with your friends, family, loved ones. As Andrew says, the people that you like and the people that don't like you. Everybody's fair game, right?
Do your thing, chat. Give us a like. Yeah. So the likes helps the algorithm, and helps us reach more people. So do your thing. Make sure you hit that like button. So yeah, what I would say, we got a lot of happy traders in the chat. Don't give it back later on. If you've had a good day, you've had a good week, just go and enjoy your weekend, because potentially, I think there'll be some big hunters out later, right? Maybe looking to take out. They want some of those gains back, so just be mindful of that, chat.
We're seeing that pullback that we were talking about, Andrew. It's a bit nasty, a little bit nasty. So we got the big spike, and this is where the patience gets tested. And I think a lot of people will try and just go long here after seeing the initial,
That's right.
I guess you call it the knee jerk.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tricky game, and it's never easy.
Yeah. So a lot of a lot of inexperienced traders, as soon as they seen that pump, right, they would have just jumped on it. They would have bought straight away, and then you just got the clever money, the big money, experienced traders, like yourself, thinking, just. You're like our viewers too, our viewers are clever, and you too. My liquidity, right? So off we go. So just, but great channel. I'm gonna
zoom in here. There we go. Sorry for interrupting, Andrew.
That's okay. Yes, we got Kingy from great channel. Please remove my name from a form today. I believe I won just a few weeks ago. So good luck to everyone else. Thank you. That's a really nice and honourable thing to do. We want to try and keep things as fair as we can. with the chat, and we'd like everyone to have a chance to win an account. The only thing I will say, and I say it every week, is accountability, guys, right? You know, we would like just for you to update us on your progress. So reach out to us on X at Signature FX, or you can reach out to myself. My name should be in the details of the video. So we've got Wendell. He's got love in the details, mate. So got someone from
thank
Belinda.
you very much. Thank you very much, Wendell. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Loving the details. So we're going to keep the details going. And actually, you know what? I would like to hear from you. So if everyone who is watching right now, if you can let us know if you think that the S&P is going to finish the year 2025 higher or lower than 6,600. If you can let us know that, and I'll do a quick chart of the S&P. So 6,600 would be somewhere around here. So do we finish the year here? I'll zoom out a little bit. There we go, 6,600. So all you need to do in the live chat, just to get an idea from of what everybody's thinking. I know today's CPI probably makes you think we're gonna go higher, but if you think it's gonna be higher or lower than 6,600, just put above or below in the live chat, and we'll look at this again. I think we do at the end of the year, Andrew. I think we should do like the 12 days of Christmas, and we should do something like, you know, how did the live chat do?
Yeah, that'll be really good. So yeah, I'm just looking at the chat. So for myself, so what's going on today? Because I am going to leave pretty soon. So I'm looking to be trading at 2:30. 9:30 US time, looking to be trading ES in the futures market. Probably won't get a trade away until after the consumer sentiment from Michigan. So that's come around quick yet again. So yeah, quite mindful of that. And that's it then. Couple of things planned for the day. And yeah, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Actually, I'm going to jump now because I got to get to this appointment. And I'll see you all next week. Thanks, chat, and you know, short and sweet, but I'll see you all soon. Adios.
Adios, amigos. Always good to have Andrew in the live shows with us, and all the best with your appointment today, Andrew. All the best with you today. So what we've noticed, along with the first CPI data that we've gotten since the shutdown, is it's all coming in cool. So 0.2% versus 0.3% expected for the core month over month. Headline month over month was 0.3 versus 0.4 expected. And then the year over year was 3.0 compared to 3.1. So this means that the Fed has a green light to go ahead and cut rates, even be a little bit more dovish, a little bit more aggressive on the cutting with the scissors, as we like to say. So just a great sort of start to the final day of the week. We like to call this Capital Preservation Friday. And Andrew was mentioning this earlier, where we want to protect our capital. Anything that we've done this week from Monday to Thursday, we want to protect. And if there are opportunities, by all means, let's take advantage of them. But we want to be in this business for the long term. And then just another one that doesn't get a lot of headlines, does not get a lot of press, but believe you me, the markets seem to always move. The algorithms and the robots and the quants seem to love this University of Michigan consumer sentiment. So that's coming out at 3 o'clock. So for us over here in London, that's going to be 30 minutes after markets open in New York. So keep an eye out on that one. It tends to move the markets more than you think. Expected to be 54.6, and the previous was 55, right on the nose, right on the nails. So that's it. I mean, that's CPI today. We've been hearing a lot of build up into this because of the government shutdown. There hasn't been much data at all. We've had almost like a hiatus where the data has just completely stopped, and being able to get CPI, which tends to move markets most days that it is a CPI announcement, just to be able to get some more data back is very, very encouraging. All right, we are looking at a S&P that is kind of trying to figure out what to do next. we're still kind of holding up near the highs after the CPI announcement. We'll go quickly through. We'll have a look at let's have a look at some of the live chat. So thanks everybody for watching. We couldn't do this without you, and we really appreciate you and your time and attention for these shows. So just want to say one big shout out to everybody in the live chat. Okay, so Wendell Hunt for the S&P, whether it's going to be above or below 6,600, Wendell Hunt says it's higher. All right. And then Jalen Smith saying trend day today. We are looking for a trend day. We've had 3 days this week that were borderline possible trend days this week. So I think today is as good a day as any. So thank you, Jalen. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for posting and sharing. I think if there were going to be a trend day, I think first day we get CPI since the shutdown. I think today is as good a day as any. Let's put it that way. Famous last words, right? I think I'm very superstitious, extremely superstitious when it comes to trading. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not going to go any further. All right, so chatting charts. Let's see. So we touched on Bitcoin earlier. Looks like it's liking that CPI data, moving higher here. I think on the top side, if we're looking at some targets on the top side, this previous all-time high is probably going to be a good either a good launching pad or maybe some resistance that we have to get through. That was back on Thursday, the 22nd of May. It respected it for about a month, just over a month and a half. So if we can get through that previous all-time high, I think we could see a nice little move into the weekend session, and then looking at this as possibly a magnet that will attract Bitcoin and hopefully the rest of the crypto cohort higher. Ethereum doing something similarly after that news. If we look at some of the individual stocks, I know some of you do trade individual names. Apple's been doing really well recently, getting a nice move after CPI came in cooler than expected. Just quickly scrolling through, Google came out with some really good news on the AI partner front overnight. So I would have expected it to be higher than 1% in pre-market, but there was a really good piece of data out about Google partnering with Anthropic. So we're gonna have to see if this is a bit of a muted move, or if there's a bit of a delay. Maybe it doesn't get picked. It doesn't start moving until after the market open. That's always a possibility. Nvidia is one that's been always leading this charge higher. Nvidia is up 1% in pre-market. Palantir is one that we like as well. So everything seems to be, there's a trend here. We're getting the pop as soon as we're getting that CPI data. Oklo is another one that's been doing really well, up 6% in pre-market. Quantum names. So there was some talk about the Trump administration investing in some quantum names, and they are up again 5% in pre-market. We got this one as well, up close to just over 4.7% in pre-market. So US dollar started off a little bit softer after that CPI data, and now it's trying to claw back some of those gains, some of those losses after that CPI came in cool as a cucumber. Dollar yen lower. Oh, also there was some headlines about Trump terminating trade deal talks with Canada because of some advertising that was being done by Canada, basically putting Trump in some negative light. So as a result, we saw some buying of US dollar CAD in the pre-market before CPI, and then post CPI, we're seeing that kind of normalize. Gold as well popped higher, now starting to cool off. So we're seeing a trend. Newmont announced earnings yesterday. It's getting beat up in pre-market after that. But gold has been doing well. Oil cooling off as well, a little bit lower, and then back to NASDAQ. The nasty NASDAQ doesn't want to go down. it's holding up. It's holding up. So we're looking at a gap higher here in S&P, a potential gap up into the open, which will be in about 40 minutes from now. We'll get the US Open. So we're expecting a gap open. I think a gap up. The question is how big or how wide is that gap going to be at the open, and then trading it from there. We like to trade a strategy called the opening range strategy, and with the opening range strategy, we simply like to wait for the US Open or the New York Open, and then after markets open up in the US, we tend to trade in the direction of the move. So it's very much momentum based, and we look for that initial liquidity to come into the market in the first hour of trading, basically. So that's what we're going to do. We're observing pre-market. Looks like we're going to get this gap up. So if we go to an actual S&P chart, this is what we'll do. Here we go. So looking at levels for today, we're going to open up. Let's go here. So this is basically showing us the last few days in S&P and gives us a nice little snapshot. One thing I'm very guilty of is zooming in too much, having a microscopic view on markets, but this is giving us a little bit more of a bigger picture. So this was that Friday massacre, the big Friday drop where Trump basically came out and said he's going to put 140% tariffs on China. That was around midday on Friday, the 10th of October. That was 2 weeks ago today. And then since then, we've kind of been in a bit of a range, a bit of a choppy area. Now, right now, based on pre-market prices, looks like S&P is going to open up around 67.80 if we don't move from where we are now. So 67.80 is going to put us around here. So looking to open up here above the previous all-time high, which was set on Thursday, 9th of October. So in terms of key levels for us, we are in all-time high territory. We could come back down. We could have a look at the all-time high one more time. So that would mean we bounce off of the all-time high. So if we don't move anymore in pre-market, we could come back down here and then back again. So almost like a break and retest of the all-time high. I think that's probably the base case for today. In terms of targets on the upside, it's very difficult when we have all-time highs, but if we're going to open up at around 67.82, looks like now. So we're creeping higher, 67.82. So we're opening up somewhere here. This chart, SPX, is not going to show you pre-market prices. But we know that in pre-market, we're around 67.80 or so. So we could get another, in this case, come back down, retest that all-time high that we had back here, and then look like, maybe we have a little meandering, little dance higher. So one target is around 6,900. But before we get there, I think a key level is also going to be that round number, 6,800. I think that's the first stop on the train higher. So we'll be watching closely here. The trend is your friend, and we want to be with the smart money. All right, last call for the prize giveaway, and then we're going to wrap up the show, get ready to trade this final day of the week, Friday the 24th of October. So if you haven't done so already, click that link in the live chat, fill out the form, and then we will do the draw right now, actually. This is the last call for the draw. We got a message here from Patrick Haywood. What's happening, Patrick? Big up yourself, man. Respect. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, brother. How's the trading going? How you making out? I know so Patrick does a lot of things. Last time we spoke, it was kind of swing trades, doing options, but then also focusing on the long-term account. Today, long-term account's going to be looking nice, especially at the open. So yeah, let us know how you're doing, how you've been making out with the trading, and how you've been feeling overall. It'd be great to hear from you. Okay, now it's time for the draw. So I'm gonna just refresh the entries. Okay, we got 7 entries, 7 responses here. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna copy everybody's name here. There we go. So we got Angela, we got King F, Enoch, Benjamin Praise, Felicia DeRosa, Tito, Billow, and Raitu. Okay, all the best to everybody who has entered. There we go. Okay, and without further ado, we're gonna wish everybody the best. Okay, and there we go. And the winner of the account is, looks like it's right on the middle, Benjamin Praise. Congratulations. Very, very, very big congratulations to Benjamin Praise for winning the $5,000 account. We will be getting in contact with you directly, and you will get your logins, and your information will be sent to you in the next few days. So congratulations to Benjamin Praise for winning the $5,000 account, courtesy of City Traders Imperium. Great stuff. So we got some messages here. So respect, things are going well. Yeah, he says leaps, so he's doing leaps. Leaps as well. I love all the dips. Every dip is getting bought. Today is just a perfect example. And then best times to average into some leaps and long-term portfolio. Well done. Excellent to hear from you, Patrick. And I'm really happy to hear that everything's going well with you and the trading is going well. I think we're gonna wrap up the show. If that's it, just having a look at the news to see if there's anything that's going on other than core CPI coming in nice and low today. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna be getting ready to prepare for the trading day. We got about 30 minutes until U.S. markets open, so we're gonna get ourselves all situated and ready to go. Nothing really standing out from a news standpoint. Just the CPI data coming in a little bit cooler than expected, which is good. Inflation is under control, which is always a good thing. Yeah, that's it. I think, one other thing I'm going to mention is today I had a conversation with a young man by the name of Kwame. He's 20 years old and he's very interested in trading. I had a good conversation this morning over the telephone, and he's already started doing some trades. He's looking at growing an account, and he wants to be consistently profitable. So just another reminder that this is possible with hard work and dedication. This is definitely achievable. So just want to encourage you all, if you are going through a bit of a difficult time, or if you're not sure if this is for you, I think if you continue to be disciplined, you'll be glad that you stuck with it in the end. Okay, so final shout outs here. Looks like we got Benjamin Praise, Enoch, Divine Miracle. Who else do we have here? We got Raitu, and we have King Frem as well. Shout out to you. And then over on our Signature FX side, we have Wendell Hunt. We also have Jalen. So if there is a trend day, Jalen, I'm going to be coming back to this video at this point. It's 2 p.m. on Friday, the 24th of October, and I will be giving credit where credit's due. We'll see. Still a lot of time to go. A lot of game to play left in the day, but it will be very interesting to see how things shake out today. Trend day is definitely a possibility. And then we got Patrick Haywood saying all things are well, and always good to hear from the live chat. So thanks everybody again. We're finished for today. We'll be back next week, Thursday, to do this all again. Always be prepared also for some White House shenanigans. You never know what the White House is going to say. You never really know what's going to be coming out of either a tweet, a truth, or even a press conference impromptu press conference is always, I think, one of President Donald Trump's favorites. So from all of us here, this is the pre-market show. You are watching the pre-market show. And my name's Mandela. I really enjoy doing these shows for you each and every day that we do them. It's every Thursday and every Friday, and we do it 1 hour before New York Open. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Remember, protect your capital. Protect your capital is key. Until next time, happy trading.